Hi YouTubers and wood shavers everywhere, it's MarvinGeorgeTune.com. I'm back in our video. Well, as promised, I'm going to have a shave with the Gemini 4-piece razor. That's right, in a previous video you saw me use this razor, the Gemini Razor, for a face shave. This is a dual head razor, nice and mild. It has an open comb and a closed comb. It has a really nice heavyweight beefy handle. This is really nice weight and heft, a very, very mild razor. In the company of the Merkur HD34C, mild kind of quality. Really, really nice. But as I say, it's a 4-piece razor because not only does it have a cap and a base plate and a handle, that this handle here you can use for a face shave, it also has an extra handle for doing a head shave. This handle is slimmer, lighter, and what that does is that changes the balance point of the razor head so that the weight shifts forward, so it's a little more maneuverable, a little easier to use when you're shaving a head. And I'm going to shave my head with this razor. Now, I've already used my wall clippers right here to go ahead and take down that little bit of fringe that I have around my head, and yeah, I'm probably going to have to shave that off sometime, but it's kind of like my security blanket. But yeah, I've already used that to shave that down, and we're just going to go ahead and have a head shave with the slimmer handle and the mild head of the Gemini Razor. I'm going to be using Shop and Milk shaving soap. Boy, this stuff lathers quickly. It's really, really slick. I have some hot water sitting on top of the puck right now. I'm going to be using my Vikings Blade Dark Braven synthetic shaving brush because a synthetic brush, in my opinion, works best when you're using a shaving soap in a puck. It just generates a lot of nice lather. We're going to be using a Treat razor blade, and I'm going to probably finish it off with some Lubriderm shaving balm right here, aftershave balm, a body, face, and post-shave lotion, aftershave balm, Lubriderm right here. That's what I'm going to finish it off with. So I'm going to go ahead and well, if you know what, before I wet my head, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load the blade for you right now to show you how easy it is. Here's my Treat Platinum blade. I'm using a Treat blade because these are nice. It's a good blade. It's platinum coated, and I bought a lot of them. So we're going to go ahead and load that Treat blade up. There it is right there. And we're just going to drop that in there like that and get that on there. And then attach the handle. And you can see that the alignment and the balance is spot on. And this razor head is unlike any other razor head I've ever seen before in its design. Look at the profile of that. It really is very, very unique. And the open comb is quite different from any other open comb razor I've ever used. And the closed side has a little bit of sculpting there, but that is a closed comb there. Now, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but the closed side is a little more aggressive than the open comb side. You would think in some instances that would be the other way around, but for this razor, I have found that the closed side is more aggressive, just a little bit more aggressive than the open comb side. So that's how I'm going to use this razor. And again, really, with this lighter handle, the weight is towards the razor head. So that when you get up there, you know, you can, the weight will naturally come down towards the razor head, and you'll make better contact with your head, your scalp up there. The handle also has a smooth yet grippy quality. There's no knurling there, but there is this kind of coating here, plasticized. I'm not sure what it is, but it allows you to get a good grip, but also enables you to move your hand up and down the handle freely. So that's nice, especially if you want to get back behind the neck or back behind the head a little bit. So that's really a nice feature of that. A lot different than the heavier, beefier handle that you would use for a face shave. So the soap is hot water on top of soap, so that's probably about done. The brush has been soaking. I also have my trusty mirror with me, and we're all set. So let's go ahead and do this head shave real quickly. And I'm just going to take this bloom water here, and I'm going to dump it in there like that, and I'm just going to wet my head just a little bit. So all I have to do, I'm going to get my brush, I'm going to wring it out a little bit, and then we're just going to go ahead and load the brush here a little bit. A little excess water in there. No problem at all. And that is probably really a good load right there. This stuff is, the Shop and Milk by Cold River Soap Works is really quick lathering, builds a beautiful lather, really terrific stuff. So you can see I'm getting a good lather up there already. And we're doing the equivalent of a face lather, just like a head lather up there. And I chose this because good protection, great slickness. Great slickness. Let me get my mirror here and make sure that I've got enough painted back there. Well, it looks like I do. All right. Look how fast, quick and easy. Look at that. And I got plenty on the brush. This synthetic brush by Viking's Blade, the Dark Raven. Boy, this is a terrific brush. Love this brush a lot. Okay, so let me just heat up the razor a little bit. And then swirl in the sink here a little bit. Now I'm going to use the closed comb side, and I'm going to go from front to back, and just take it nice and easy. And I can feel the blade making nice contact with the skin, but it is, again, really mild, but I can feel the blade. Nice, just a nice mild quality to this razor head. And you have to adjust the razor as you go. Obviously the angle, you have to adjust it as to the contour of your head here. Now, a viewer asked me about shaving the head, and I said one of the biggest mistakes you'll make when you first start out is to keep the razor. You'll keep the razor close to your skin here, almost in contact, and then you'll move it over, and that's how you get a nick. You want to make sure that you lift the razor away. Make sure you lift it away from your head, and then move it over. Make sure you do that, and you'll be okay. All right, let's get a little bit on this side here. I do have a couple of blemishes up there. They seem to be skipping over a little bit. I've got something right there. They just seem to skip over a little bit. I'm going to go like this. This razor head is rather deceptive. At times you don't think it's shaving your head, but it is. It really is something. All right, I'm just going to rinse this off a little bit, re-lather, and go from back to front. All right, so a little more water up there, and we're going to do a second pass. Again, I didn't have to reload this brush. There's plenty of soap on there. It just generates so much soap. Amazing. Just amazing. It's just really amazing. All right, let's rinse this out. Now I'm going to use the open comb side, and I'm going to go from back to front. This is going to be just a little milder than the closed comb side. That's why I want to use it, because I don't want to overdo it. Although some other razors I've had, like an adjustable razor, I've had it cranked up a little more than this. But really at times there's just, this is just a nice mild shave. Now, prior to starting this shave, you probably looked at my head and said, well, he doesn't have much to shave up there. I get these little hairs. I've explained this before. I get these little hairs that pop through. You probably can't see them, but boy, I can feel them. And I like to get rid of them and shave them away because they're just, I just don't like having that up there. It's just like having it's just a nuisance. So I like to have a smooth head at all times. That's why I shave my head about twice a week. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and use the open comb side. We're going to go from back to front. I'm going to have to turn around here. Hopefully I'll keep myself in frame when I do this. And I'm using the open comb side. Rinse that out. The open comb side is extremely, extremely mild. And again, there are times when I think it's not shaving, but it is. It is shaving. And I do have to play with the angle a little more with the open comb side than I do with the closed comb side. Okay, that's about got it there, really. As I say, the open comb of this razor is unlike any other open comb design I've seen. And it really does add to the mild quality of this side of the razor head. It really does. If I go this way here, probably feel a little... And I know the blade is cutting there. It's just so very, very mild. Do it like this. Yeah, see, I can feel it right there as it's cutting away the little bit of that fringe I have there. So it is making contact with the skin. Just that it's probably a very, very good first pass that I had with the other side. So really, that's really very, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and just rinse my head a little bit, and then we're going to do the neck. Okay, so there's still some slickness up there. I'm just going to let that sit up there. And we're going to go ahead and just take a little bit of water here. Go to the back of my neck here a little bit. My shirt might get wet, but oh well. Okay, so put a little bit of water on the tips of the brush there. And I am going to get a little more soap, just a little more. Load up a little more. And I'm going to just use this like this, only because I need the added moisture from the water to get this lather going here on the back of my neck. And look how quickly that is. See how quick that is? It's amazing. This shopping milk is great stuff. This brush is terrific too. And I'm trying to keep everything in frame here. Hope you can see me. All right. Okay, so now, using the closed comb side, I'm just going to go from south to north for my neck. I like to do this because you do get all that hair growing back there, and this is how I clean it up. If I were to do a complete head shave, well, you know, I would probably do all of this on my first pass and then the second pass. But I got to get rid of that fringe, this fringe here, in order to do that. So maybe down the road, we'll see. Maybe if we get, maybe if I get 3,000 subscribers, maybe I'll do it. Maybe. I'm probably about less than 700 away from getting those 3,000 subscribers. So if you share the video, and I get 3,000 subscribers, yeah, I might do it. I might do a full head shave. We'll see. All right. Let's see how you guys comment on that. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. So here we go. The closed comb side, and again, this handle comes in really handy because of the grippiness and the ability to move your hand up and down. very easily. You can see I had the handle like right there, see? Right there, and no problem gripping it at all. No problem whatsoever. All right, so, you know, you probably heard a little bit of feedback there. Cutting that little bit of hair that I had back there. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of water here and just lather up again a little more. Again, with this razor, I like to do the open comb first and then, the closed comb first and then follow up with the open comb, because the open comb, as I say, is milder. Again, I think it's the design of the razor head. You have to play with the angle a little bit, but you know, if you hit that angle, you do shave away the hair. It's meant to be a mild razor, so if you're looking for something to do a head shave with, this could be a good choice. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do my second pass here with the open comb. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump in the shower and do a proper rinse and get this all off, and then I'll come back to finish up the shave, so hang in there with me. Okay, well what I did was I just jumped into the shower real quick, and I went ahead and rinsed off the soap off my head, the back of my neck, and then with cold water, I just hit my head with cold water here so it closes up the pores a little bit, toweled off, and we're back on camera here. So what I like to do is, whether I'm rinsing here at the sink, rinsing off here at the sink, or in the shower, I will get my Allen block. This is my Parker Allen block, and run it under some cold water and get a little bit of feedback, because I use cold water for my final rinse on my head. Pores are closed, and really there's not a lot of stinging or zinging there at all. Nothing. And we'll use a little bit on the back of the neck here just to see if, just in case. No, smooth, 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 smooth. Very nice. Really, really nice. Okay, let me get this towel here, right here, and I'll just pat this dry. Now, at this point, I could probably go with an aftershave splash of some kind. I could use some of this Florida water, or I don't know, bay rum, something, you know, something, the Stephans that I have, something like that. Even my Pinot, which is in a glass bottle, Pinot Clubman. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little bit of the Lubriderm aftershave balm. It's the 3-in-1 lotion, body, face, and post shave lotion. I'm going to use this. Just talking to you. Well, let's wait another 5 seconds. Let that just kind of run its course. Okay, that's probably good. So I'm just going to go ahead and I like this pump a lot. Okay, I'm going to use that much there. Work it into my hands, spread it, massage it into my scalp, back of my neck, and then I'm good. So do like this. A little bit back there, a little more. Great, mild shave. Really terrific, terrific shave. Incredibly mild, really. This is probably one of the mildest razors I have. And if you're looking for a mild razor, this is very, very mild. I have to say, again, that the open comb side, which is right here, is that the open comb side? Yeah, that's the way this is designed. You have to kind of take a second look at it because of the sculpting on the closed comb side. But the open comb side really is milder than the closed comb side. It has a nice mild quality to it, but that open comb side really is very, very mild. And you do have to hunt around a little bit to find the right angle. But the great thing is that I don't have any nicks or cuts at all on my skin, and I don't see any irritation. I see, you know, this could be lighting here. That's it, the alum block did not sting or zing there. And let me take a look at the back of my neck here. And yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Again, the lighting. And of course, no stinging or zinging back there at all. And I think the little bit of color change there is just from being outside. But really, very, very nice. Really terrific, terrific mild razor. Love the idea of two handles for a three-piece razor. This one for face shaving, this one for a head shave. And it had a really nice mild head shave. If you are apprehensive about doing a head shave with an ordinary safety razor that you have, or even maybe a cartridge razor, this is a very, very mild razor. Again, the open comb is milder than the closed comb. The open comb, you will have to hunt around a little bit to find that right angle, the correct angle, when you shave your head. You're constantly, as you're going from front to back, back to front, or even side to side, however you want to do it, you're going to be constantly changing that angle, which is why this handle is really very nice. And the weight really does fall towards the head of the razor. So that is really a big plus. But the really big plus is the fact that it's a nice, mild shave. And again, I think that the open comb is deceptive. You're shaving, but it's not giving you as much feedback as the closed comb side, but it is shaving your skin. It's just the nature of how this particular open comb is designed. It really is unlike anything else I've ever seen. Really a different design to an open comb. So, all right, thanks very much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Please check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon.